concern for Red Carrera is if she can run a strong 1,200 metres here. She's stepping up from the 1,000 metres. Hasn't done a lot wrong in her racing, but is trained on the course with Damien on board, so you've probably got to leave her there.
The bottom three are all at pretty big odds, but the top eight have some claims, each of them. Let's see what they're paying on the tote now for race 4, the Cadbury Roses Stakes. And the pool, 650,000 in the win pool. Dan, take us through the tote figures.
Well, Queen is still the favourite at $4.20. Hard Rider $7.80. 13 Wyndham Special, $5.80 Mrs. Tendulkar. Chalonnaise at 12, Devonshire 12, Dennisloo 5, Red Carrera 7.70. So they're all got chances here, the top 8 particularly. And then the second page, they're a bit longer odds. Revelations, Icy Gaze and Celestial Zeus. Intriguing race, a lot of horses in the market, a lot of horses with chances, Tim.
Yeah, Dan, and I'll tell you what, Dennisloo is the favourite, just a tick under each way odds. Queen's been a drifter. Red Carrera's certainly got out the gate. You can get better in the ring than you can get on the tote now. It's $7.90 on the tote, much better odds in the ring. But the two they've come from at big odds, Chalonnaise and Devonshire, both opened up at about $12 on the tote. That's similar to what they opened up to in the ring, and both have almost halved their quote. Big goes, 5 Chalonnaise, 6 Devonshire, and I suppose most money has come for the 6 Devonshire. Huge plunge, Peter Donegan.
Thank you, Tim Gossage, the man who keeps us up to date with everything that happens in the betting ring. There are the selections. Devonshire from Jen, Dennisloo from myself and Dan, Wyndham Special from Richard, John and Gary at big odds. Now these horses getting up towards the gates prior to the start of the 4th, and they have a long way to go to get there. In fact, about 3/4 of a mile in the old language, because it is 1,200 metres away right up the top near Epsom Road. And a man who knows the straight course very well, knows every blade of grass on this track, because he won so many races right here at famous Flemington. Roy Higgins, courtesy of Sport 927. How did you mark them here, Roy?
Peter, I think there could be a little bit of concern here with the 2 or 3 of these fillies down in the back there. Gee, there's a lot of noise down the back there. And I must say, especially the top weight Queen, I've never seen her as uptight as this. She looked excellent in condition, but the longer she was out of a stall, the more she was starting to get uptight. And another one of the favourites, Red Carrera by Rory's Jester, she was getting very stirred up. So, you know, just a little bit wary here for that. I went on one of the calmer ones in the yard, was number 2, Hard Rider. Forget her last start at Moonee Valley. Back here on the track where she has won, she looked excellent in the yard. David Hall, Brett Preppel, Melbourne Cup time. It's about the time to stick with them. I marked the 2 on top at a bit of value there from the top weight Queen, but I have got a bit of concern now for Mrs. Tendulkar. But Cummings trained filly, she's a lovely filly. She's the one that will be strong at the end of this 1,200. And Red Carrera and Dennisloo were the other 2 that went out. There has been good money for the 5 and the 6. At this stage, I'll wait and see with them. They're up a little bit in class. I marked them 2, 1, 4, 7 and 8, Pete.
And about $7.90 for Hard Rider on Super Tab at the moment. They're moving in to the stalls. Craig Williams takes the rider board Queen here. A short time ago, Mark Aston caught up with him.
Queen got a good chance in this, Craig?
Yeah, definitely. She's drawn 4. If the rest of the field come across, she's going to be of a great chance. That would really help her, because drawn there, if we all go to the outside, we're not going to see the fence or have much chance for cover. So hopefully if they all come across, that will really suit her.
They're backed a few in this. Tim Gossage told us Chalonnaise and principally Devonshire have been good goes. Now there is a good go for Dennisloo, number 7 late. The money coming for Dennisloo in the closing stages of betting. As Roy Higgins said, 1 or 2 of these just a little agitated on their toes, the 3-year-old fillies. Gary Willits, what did you make of their appearance?
Yes, well, I liked the 2 Hard Rider. I thought it looked very good. David Hall trained Brett Preble to ride. I thought the 3 looked very nice. Wyndham Special, one of Peter Hayes', Stephen Baxter to ride. And I liked the 7 Dennisloo, driven by Jim Cassidy, another Jim Conlon trained horse. Looked very good. Very tough race, Dan.
It certainly is, Gary. It's a race that often produces an outstanding horse, but they look to be far more even this year.
Yes, well, a few of them were sweating up fairly badly when they went down past us. Red Carrera was 1 and Queen. But I won't be fooled into not taking them.
Now they look to be right, and they are. They're off-hand racing now, and most of them coming down the grandstand side. Still about 4 that'll come to the flat side, and they are Mrs. Tendulkar, Dennisloo, Queen and Red Carrera. Coming down the grandstand section of the track, and it's Hard Rider leading from Wyndham Special, which goes up into 2nd position. Just off them, Revelations, who's back into about 3rd position from Icy Gaze. They were followed by Chalonnaise. Getting back was Devonshire. It's a few lengths off the lead as they run up towards the 800 metres. On the flat side, Queen in front of of Red Carrera. Then came Mrs. Tendulkar and Dennis Lou. Down the grandstand side of the track, they're starting to fan. Hard Riders in front of Icy Gaze, Wyndham Special, Devonshire ridden along from Revelation, Chalonnaise, and they were followed by Celestial Sue starting to struggle. On the flat side of the track, Queen in front, Dennis Lou winding up, Red Carrera under the whip, and Mrs. Tendulkar running on. The grandstand side in front at the moment, Hard Rider led, Wyndham Special giving chase. Chalonnaise is running on the flat side, Queen in front of Mrs. Tendulkar. It's Hard Rider up against the outside rail, tackled by Wyndham Special. Wyndham Special coming hard. Hard Rider, Wyndham Special. Wyndham Special drew alongside of it with 50 to go though, and Wyndham Special, a good effort. Wyndham Special wins it from Hard Rider. Third's very close between Queen and Chalonnaise, and they were wide apart. Then Mrs. Tendulkar, who didn't finish it off. Dennis Lou struggled a bit, so too out wide on the track did Devonshire. They were followed by Red Carrera. Back behind them, Icy Gaze, Revelations, and towards the tail of the field, Celestial Suze, who may have even beaten a few of them home. 3 the winner, Wyndham Special. She's made it 2 out of 2. Peter Hayes, the winning trainer. Here's Mark Aston.
Peter? Yeah, Peter's here, and Peter's come all the way from Hong Kong. What a thrill for you.
That's right. It's great. First time. It's great.
What was it like during the race? Were you starting to get pretty nervous?
I'm still nervous. So, yeah, it was very nervous.
Rich get richer. The rich get richer.
Oh, well.
Said David Hayes as he walked past.
Well, David Hayes is that.
Congratulations. Enjoy the win and good luck.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Dan.
Good on you, Mark Aston, there with a very happy owner. Well, I saw the filly win last start at Cheltenham. Did a good job, snuck up along the inside. But wasn't she strong over the last 100 metres or so there, Gary? She'll get longer ground than this. And
you know, Dan, I'd say about 300 metres out, I thought how far Hard Rider was going to win by. Brett Preble seemed to have a ton of horse under him. But when Wyndham Special put the pressure on him, you know, Wyndham Special was the one that found, and Hard Rider just sort of weakened a little bit. But they were the two that actually stood out doing their plim. Gee, they look good, those two horses.
The outside gets third, so that's number 5, Chalonnaise. So the official numbers are 3, 2, and 5. And the laughing jockey again, well, the smiling jockey. The laughing jockey's Hutchie, isn't it? The smiling jockey, Stephen Baster, with another win. That's the photo for third, so you can see there was probably only about a neck between third and fourth, and Queen was tiring at the end. But she looks pretty good, Peter.
She does look very good, and let's get the information from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Peter Hayes, she does look good. Yeah,
she's a very promising filly. We were, you know, a little concerned coming here at our second start, and thought she might not know enough, but she was very professional and very good.
And the way she found the line, she'll get further than that today.
Oh, definitely. We didn't think she could win the 5 furlong race in Adelaide. We thought it'd be a bit sharp for her, and she surprised us by winning it, so straight on the float over here.
Now, looking ahead to later in the day, and the Hayes family hasn't captured an Oaks yet. It's amazing to think about it, but you might do it today. You've got a couple of good chances.
Well, we've been, you know, we were very unlucky in the last race, running 3rd and 5th, and just got beaten ahead in the first, and I thought, oh, gee, this is not looking good, but it's nice to get one up.
Good on you, Pete. Good luck for later in the day. Peter Hayes, the winning trainer. Let's go out to Johnny Letts with the smiling jockey, Stevie Baster.
The smiling jockey, Stevie Baster. Stevie Wyndham Special. What an impressive win.
Yeah, she's very impressive, Letty.
She ran 57 in a tick at Cheltenham when she won, and I looked at her that day in the yard. She looked magnificent. But when you come out to get on her today, what was your first impressions of her?
Oh, she looks fantastic. She's a really nice, strong filly, and the stable's got an opinion of her, and she's proved them right today.
She looks more like a colt, doesn't she?
Yeah, that's right. She's very strong and very nice filly, and I'm sure she's got a big future ahead of her.
And very strong at the finish.
Very strong at the finish.
Yes, there's a long way to go. This filly's going to go. A long path, and she's going to go down it, I think.
Yeah, that's right, Letty.
Yeah, Stevie, stick with her, and good luck in the Oaks later.
Thanks very much, Letty.
Yes, I wonder if we'll be seeing that same combination. John Letts talking to Stephen Baster after race 6 this afternoon. We're seeing it after race 4 with Wyndham Special, number 3, taking out the money. 2 and 5 filling the placings, Hard Rider and Chalonnaise. As we watch the winner striding to the line, you are watching Crown Oaks Day from fabulous Flemington, live around Australia and in many parts of the world on 10.